Hi guys, welcome to Pandmatenga. We're about halfway down towards Elephant Sands, a little bit less than that. This is the Hunter's Road, which is actually like a little track that follows the fence line of Zimbabwe and Botswana, although there is no real fence to be seen as we look across into Zimbabwe. So this track is kind of very remote. It's not really on the map. It doesn't get used much. It might be, yeah, for the old hunters who knows poachers or something, it might be a patrol road now. If it just come to me from the border patrol, use this road just to come and check for anything that's untoward, maybe. Yeah, really interesting. Very remote. Not a track you would actually take normally, but a nice little option if you're coming down from Kasane towards Nata. Instead of staying on the highway, come down this little road, just check it out and see where it goes. Why not? As we hit a donga. What's a donga, dude? Yeah, well, donga is a little washout which is caused by erosion, rain normally, unseasonal rain I should think. Yeah, so we've traversed our donga now and off we go further south. So quite interesting. You know, if you go off the beaten track, this is off the beaten track. You can see on our GPS, I don't know if you can see that grey line right next to us is the border fence, but there's nothing there. So we can continue or we can pop out and try and find the elephants. Let's try and find the elephants. Although we can't pop out because there's no road to the right.
Seed net.
Yeah, seed net might be an idea. Oh, let's make it turn around. So you can see how overgrown it is. It doesn't get used much. And it goes all the way down.
That was supposed to be a road.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a road. Yeah, cool. Welcome to the Hunter's Road. Something different in Botswana. Everywhere we've been in Botswana has been different, which has been just amazing. All the areas are different. The ecology is different. The wildlife is a little bit different. The air is different. Fantastic. Botswana rules, man.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
So this road looks, at this section anyway, pretty well doable compared to the stuff we came through the Kalahari in, which was just unbelievably tough. Here's our donga again. Yeah, it doesn't get used much. It's not really on the map, I guess. So now you know, if you're looking for a little bit more interest, something different in your 4x4, just to come down and have a look. This is it, man. Also quite interesting is that we saw in, I think it was the Vic Falls, there's a map of the Kaza region or something, which is basically Namibia, Botswana, Angola, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and maybe Mozambique as well, opening their borders to one big wildlife park as such, or a conservation area, which is very encouraging. Hundreds of thousands of square kilometers are devoted to just wildlife, which is unusual in these times, I guess, when people are just chasing animals away and rebuilding the area for agriculture. This is a positive sign. And if you wonder if tourism is eco-conscious, I think we are contributing towards that. So in that way, I'm going to say it's a good thing, because these people would probably not do this otherwise if it wasn't for the income and the revenue that they receive from people like us who come here and support their efforts to try and keep the wildlife going. Because once it's gone, guys, as we know, ask the dodo, it's gone. Eesh, can you see? Wow, okay. Well, morning guys. Welcome to Elephant Sands Lodge, which is just fantastic. We spent the night last night in our roof tents here, which was just really cool. We had some dinner here at the buffet, which is really rather nice. A very good deal, especially when you come from Kasane. There's a checkpoint right before you get to the turn off to here, and they take everything off you, all your meat and your dairy. So yeah, you're left with nothing, and you kind of have to do that, but it's a really nice experience. The staff here are fantastic, very friendly, very nice to just chat and hang out. There's a lovely bar here. I don't know if you can see that properly. The light's a bit bad. This is the only place I can find without a lot of wind. There's a nice pool area down there, if it will focus for us, where you can just hang out and watch the elephants right there at the waterhole, which is really cool. And last night there were about, I'm going to say 20 elephants milling around, mostly males actually, and we were trying to figure out how old they were, because when we were in Kasane along the Chobe, we saw a lot of herds there. There were matriarch herds with a lot of little young elephants, maybe half a meter high, all of that, very young elephants, which was cool. And these guys are the males, so I think they come from all over the place, from all directions, come here for the water, hang out a bit. It's very good to see the body language of the elephants as well. There's a lot of pushing and shoving, and every now and again you hear this like high-pitched scream of the elephant when they get pushed out the way. It's all open, unfenced. There's a lot of safari tents which you can have. If you've been here before, they've fixed the old ablution block, the toilets and the showers. Last time we had to go to the other one because this was destroyed by the elephants, but now they've refurbished that, which is all cool. It was really nice. Out the back here there's an elephant called Benny, and he was kind of an orphan, which was raised by one of the local guys here, and you could feed them, touch them, because they were watering a hose pipe into the trunk, and he was drinking like that, which was really cool. Really nice to see. If you like elephants, yeah, come here. It's can be busy. We had a couple of these big safari trucks come through with big groups, which is part of the deal as well. This is part of what makes this possible. As I've said before, tourism may not seem eco, but in the long run it is, because Botswana is one big, giant, open national park in a way, and we are contributing to keeping that open for the wild animals instead of just building everything closed and taking over all the natural environments. So I would think, yeah, come to the Elephant Sand, spend a night here. It's really nice just to sleep in the open, sleeping with the elephants in effect. The water hole is open till about 10, 11. I think the lights go off around the bar area. You can sit down there. Don't know if you can see right there, there's a little open area with a fire pit, and the elephants are literally about a meter away from you, which is really rather cool. Yeah, I think it's good value as well. It's a good option also if you're heading south from Kasane, which was a very different change as well from Chobe Safari Lodge, which was very green, a lot of water there. Out here it's very dry again, very dry. The drive here is very easy though. You can go along the tarmac, a couple of hours and you're here. From here we're going to head down towards Pan, which is part of the north of Quetta, part of the Makharikari kind of salt pan area, and from there we'll head down to Kubu Island if we can reach it, depending on the rainfall. Although this year has been a really dry year. The rainfall season is over and they've hardly had any rain, so it should be quite dry. From there we'll head down to Kamarane Sanctuary to take off our number 5 of the big 5, because we've seen all 4. That leopard was just fantastic, although my best sighting so far has been the cheetahs. Yeah, loving Botswana. It's a fantastic place. People are friendly, everything works, it's all clean. This is how a country in Africa, which has a bad reputation, Africa in general as a country, if you're an African country you don't have a good reputation, but here it seems to work. It's a lesson to be learned there. Small population, making it work. There's an economy here that's safe. People are happy and they have work and all of that. So yeah, think about it. And this is coming from an SA, a South African citizen. So I know what I'm talking about.
there you go. Come and hang at the bar. Come to Elephant Sands. Chill out with the elephants. This morning they've all left. I think they turned the water off. I think there's a borehole. Turn the water off, and then the elephants head off into the night to go and graze or something, and later on this afternoon they might come back and try and find some water again. And you can hang it out again with the elephants. Really cool. Let's see what we can find in Naipa. Maybe our last chance to find some lions.